guys. Good morning, good morning. How is everybody today? So today, we are going to play a little My Little Universe. It came out on PS4, PlayStation consoles. I used to play it on my phone all the time. Fun game. There's not a whole lot that I didn't like about the game on phone. Definitely a fun game if you are into that kind of stuff. I would say go get it. It's basically free with advertisements, that kind of stuff. This is not a paid. I'm not being paid to say all this stuff. It is definitely a fun game. It is very long and drawn out on the phone. But other than that, yeah, it's a good game. It was released on consoles. And so now I have it. I just got it the other, 2 days ago? I downloaded it. So now we are going to play it. I was playing the demo version. There's a demo version out right now. Consoles, PlayStation. So yeah, let's get into it. All right. I accidentally started up the game. You're gonna need this. You see 901. I'm not sure why that says playtime 49 minutes 39 seconds. I have 0 completed. But yeah, so we're gonna delete that. This Hades is where you start at anyway. Okay, so we're gonna start with a brand new, fresh start. Let me just hear what. Let's pause that, and we're gonna turn up the volume on the channel so I can hear what's going on and make sure it sounds right. Alright, so here you can have up to 4 people playing. I don't know how that works because you can't do that on our phones. So we're gonna start with this guy. You got 2 options: mine and attack automatically, or press or hold square to mine and attack. I'm just gonna do automatic. And yes, now graphics look pretty nice. In the demo version, I kept having an issue with it was like glitching, like when you were moving, like the frame rate was low or whatever. So when you were moving, like the ground would like skip to where you are. This seems pretty smooth. Although, oh, that's right, we're doing the tutorial part. L1 and R1. We gotta do this part first. Excuse me, guys. Move towards the axe. Alright, let's gather some wood. I have it set to automatic, so it's automatically mining the wood when you walk up to it. And if you have the pickaxe, it will automatically switch between that. Same with the sword. We eventually get that. And so then you just gather your stuff, you walk over to the squares, and you unlock stuff. That's pretty much all there is to this game. Yeah, it's pretty fun. So it looks like we're getting our, yep, there's our pickaxe. Okay, and that sounds good. So we can turn this down so I'm not hearing myself. Maybe just a little bit up. Music back. Do you want to find the volume button? Because I'm going to turn that down. It's a little loud. Let's turn it down. Here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we gotta gather 30 rocks. Some things that are different that I learned from the demo from the phone is that these there's power-up. There's power-ups, and when you level, you get little card type things. See how I was holding the pickaxe, now I'm holding the axe, so it automatically switches between those. When we get to that part, I'll tell you what I mean. Switch tools by pressing triangle. Now I got the pickaxe, the axe. Yep. Build a land tile. Oh, here we go. Smash rocks. So we've got power up like this. You don't have that on the phone edition. I think, yeah, you can do it with L2 button on this. I'm playing PS4. I don't know what it is on Xbox. Would that be left trigger? Left bottom trigger? Whatever they call it. So right now we are, looks like we're making the rocket. And we can begin our travel. So this is just the demo, or not the demo, but the tutorial stage. Of course, you can't go in the lava. So let's travel to the next one. I forgot to update my Discord, guys. Hold on a second. I do have a Discord. Anybody wants to join? Description or the link and stuff will be down in the bottom. Actually, I didn't add it. How to add that. Close the check, so I don't want that on that part. That's there. Here we go. Discord is dang it, I don't remember where to find that. How did I find that before? Invite people. Ah, here it is. Okay. No, that's, whoops, that's not the one I want. I want, how do I close that? Close that. I just lost where I went to. Here. I just lost it. Where is it? Oh, invite people. Okay. Okay. Apparently, I only got that one open. Alright. Paste. There we go. I should have added that when I did the thing. Alright, there we go. It is now in the details. Saved. Exit that. Alright, there we go. We are now back here. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Close that. Okay. Alright, we are back. Just double click, or double check. Discord, yep, there is a link in the thing. Okay, there we go. That's all. Alright, now go to chat, open that back up. Alright, we're all set. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna turn on this music volume mode. Alright. Let's see, how's that? Whoops. Did I actually okay. Alright, we are all set. Turn this up, turn this up. Maybe just a little bit louder for the music. What you guys do? Oops. We'll go 50. Alright. And then we're going to turn down environment. Alright, there we go. Alright, that sounds good. I think that sounds good on the live stream. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Then I'm going to turn my music back That's what's loud. Okay. It was the atmosphere. That's better. Sorry, guys. One of these days, all this will be. I'll have this set up so that way I don't have to mess with it. I just got you get used to having to set all the settings correctly. All right. There we go. All right. Now we are on our first planet. We need 10 trees, so we'll cut down these trees. 10 logs. So some of the things that we have here are, if you hit triangle, we could switch our stuff. Up in the top corner, up there at the top, it has 3 little bars and at the top of the screen and a hold triangle button. So there we can hold the triangle button. It will open up this menu. We have boosters. We did not have that on the phone app. We have map. We do not have this vertical where we can choose these. So we have inventory. We do have inventory on there. It does not look like this. It's all set up differently for our levels and stuff like that. But eventually we'll get armor and helmets. That's what's across the top there, where it says level 1 axe, level 1 pickaxe, so on and so forth. And that's where all our inventory will be. Another thing that we have here are boosters. We'll get these little cards. So on the right hand corner down at the bottom, there is a 0 right now with a little bit of a yellow. As we progress, that will slowly build up. And once that builds up, it will go to level 1, and we will get a choice of 3 different booster cards that will do different things, and we pick one, and then it goes in here. I think we're only allowed to have this many at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of them at a time going. So I'm not exactly sure how that works. And then we have our map. This is our map. You know, zoom in, zoom out, and navigate the planet. And eventually, some worlds go 3D. Oh, I just lost it. There it is. I wish there was a little bit easier way, but I guess once we get more land unlocked, you'll be able to tell where you're at. Right now, it's just a big blue ball. So we'll get going, progress, unlock some more, and I'll show you more of the map. Let's get to our level 1 so you can see our cards. See how the 0 went up? As we're doing this, that little bar on the 0 in the right hand corner, bottom right hand corner, is going up. And I will get it up to level 1 real quick just to show you what it does. So all this stuff will replenish. It regrows. We got there's stone and all these other things. Like that there's no limit on that. Alright, we are now level 1, so now we'll push it down on the D-pad, and these are our cards that we're getting. Fire starter, sword ability ignites enemies, that's pretty cool, but we don't have our sword yet. Superiority pickaxe, boosts pickaxe ability damage. Agile caster. I'm not 100% sure what that is. Apparently we'll get well, this specific card, Agile Caster, increases movement speed during ability cast. Oh, you know what? I think that has to do with, like, when you hit the L2 or hold the O button to charge your axe and stuff. Maybe that comes in handy for the sword. So you can charge it while moving around, like when you go up against bosses. I think I'm going to go with Fire Starter for now, because I know that we'll be getting a sword soon. So So let's unlock more of these. Now we got a bunch of wood. We'll also unlock these little things, these little workbench type things. This one here refines wood, so you can make, if I go all the way down here, for 1 board, it costs 3 wood. There's also one for metal. You'll make metal as well. And then as you progress, there are some other ones, like there's this blue, I can't think what it's called, blue gem type stone, and a red gem type stone. There's different types of wood, things like that. Now, I know that we're going to need some of these, so I'm just going to make 20 right now. And we'll get some more of this stuff unlocked here. You'll also find places, you will find treasure chests where we can get the money, and we'll also find trading spots where it's like a guy with like a cart that you push, like a big wheelbarrow cart, and it has like whatever it is that you can trade, whether it's stone, wood, for money. Something you can do with this game is you can just AFK for a little while if you need a lot of resources, or just want to get a lot of resources to build them up, so you don't have to do it later. Like for example, wood. You know, just sitting here while you're, if you had, let's say you had to go to the bathroom, or you want to go make a cup of coffee, or you wanted to go out and check the mail, just leave a guy sitting here for like 10 minutes, you know, mining some wood. That kind of thing. Alright. So, get this stuff unlocked. Now, I can tear down that, the space shuttle as well. That will actually give me metal. Which I'll do here in a little bit. I just, for aesthetic purposes, I kind of like it sitting there. And on the phone, what I mean by it gets tedious sometimes is that these are all set on a timer. It takes a little bit. It doesn't exactly say, but it. For example, let's say it takes 1 minute. It doesn't say 1 minute to make one log, but the time frame is drawn out a lot more on the phone to do that stuff. And the amount that you need, I don't know if it's going to be the same when we get into the bigger worlds, the next, couple worlds, but ultimately it will take a lot of resources to like unlock something like this. Like maybe it'll be like 2,000 wood. So you'll be sitting here collecting 2,000 wood, but our pickaxes and stuff, where is it? That's right, inventory. Up there where it says level 1 for the axe and level 1 for the pickaxe. You'll level those up using resources, and that gets, on the phone, that is very tedious, because those take a lot of resources. Like there's a specific type of wood at the level that I'm at. You have to mine like tons of wood to make all of the logs, and it's like 3,000 logs, and so it's like, yeah, it's like you mine the stuff, and it's really hard to AFK on a phone. You can set your phone down if you want to, but it's hard to AFK on a phone because your phone will, you don't want it to go dead or drop power. But yeah, it's still a fun game. It's just there's a time frame to do some things seems a little tedious. All right, we got another level. Antidote. Immunity to poison damage. We got pacifist. Monsters won't initiate attacks. Fireproof. Immunity to fire damage. This is pretty nice. What that means is that some monsters, when you get close to them, they'll automatically start attacking you. So I'm pretty sure that means that they will not attack you now, which kind of sucks in the aspect that, let's say you needed whatever monster, it drops their flesh or whatever it is that they drop from them, because different monsters will drop different things. If you're trying to farm it and you just sit there and AFK while they spawn, they're not going to automatically attack you. So that's kind of a downfall there, and then it is nice because you can just kind of walk past some stuff, I'm thinking. I think I'm going to go with fireproof. Because I have fire on my sword when we get it. So why not? Alright, we got some gold, so let's go over here. 25, we got enough to unlock this. This should be the cart. Yeah, there's the guy with the cart. So here we can use, and it's 100 to 5. Doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean, our gold stuff doesn't usually take a lot. It's like 50, and you can get it pretty quick. On the phone, these will actually regenerate. I don't know if they do in this game. So you could sit here when it, just like these trees, when you chop it down, they'll come back and chop it down again. So I think you might be able to do that with the console game. I don't know. But for now, we're gonna sell. We'll just sell. You know what? We'll just sell all our wood for 10. There we go. I'm gonna unlock this one. So this is gonna be a portal. I don't know if you see that, but that will be a portal eventually, so we can go to our next level. So now I'm going to cut this down. We'll pick this all up. That should give me enough metal to start that process for that over there. Back up. Alright, we're going to use the 10 on that too. And now we can start getting our stone. Alright, so we'll add our 60 there. Start to our thing. Now we need 150 of that. And that will be over that direction where the stone is. This morning. Gotta get some coffee in me. I think I'm only gonna stream depending on how long it takes me to get through this first world. I think we'll just do this first part, this first world. I do have some other stuff I want to do today. I want to go up to the sporting store. I think it's Dick's. We have it. Yeah, Dick's up there. We have yours. I want to get some 20-pound dumbbells. Start doing some calisthenics and stuff. I sit on a school bus all the time, and I try to keep up with some calisthenics, but I can't. I really want to get into it now. I want to set up a routine every Tuesdays and Thursdays to do it. In between my runs or after my run is done. Alright, so let's we're gonna go unlock the wood part. Let's get all this wood unlocked. And we'll start on the stone. Alright, we need 25 gold. 20 to 1. Okay. So it's 20 to 1 is the rate. I think we needed, I think that's actually, no, we need one more. One more. Alright. Use, there we go, we got our one, we can unlock this one. Boom, there we go. Now we can start trading, stone, so now we're going to work on our stone section over here. Hello guys, welcome to the channel. We're playing a little, my little universe. I'm on PS4. Our sword. And we'll get gold from those guys now as well. I am wondering why they didn't get set on fire. Because I do have the booster. Fire starter, sword ability ignites. Oh, it's the ability. Okay. So it'd be this. R2 or the. That's right. Okay. Alright, there's our metal. So now we can start making metal as well. We don't need that though. Oh yeah, we do. We will be needing metal. There's our first upgrade area. We can upgrade our pickaxe to power 2. 30 wood, or 30 logs, or 30 wood boards and 10 metal. So we'll do that. And then our next one is going to be, so the new block is 140 of those purple gem blocks. So yeah. Let's get some wood. Get these stone ones finished unlocking so we have all this stone to pickaxe. So that's where the tediousness of it gets into it, and it's like I said, it's a lot more on the phone. It's a lot more tedious. It's a lot more. You need a lot of resources when you start getting up there. We're gonna need 10 metal, and I think this is probably the same as wood, 20 to 1, or 5 to 1. I mean, it's 21 for the gold. So we'll just do that. Oh wait, there's some stone in the water. Grab that as well. Oh, there's our axe upgrade. So we'll upgrade our axe. We need 30 wood for that. Go over here and get some wood. I want to upgrade that real quick. We've got 25, so we need 25 wood boards. Except that'll be 14. And on the phone, that goes a lot slower. That countdown. for making products, upgrades, things like that, it's a slower time. But pretty much everything else is basically the same. And it is pretty fun on the phone. You're sitting around doing nothing. You know, you're in your car. You know, if you're a kid or whatever, it's upgraded. And you're in your car driving going somewhere, whatever. So we're gonna go with superiority X. We're gonna upgrade our X a little bit there. I believe that makes it so that it does a little bit more damage to the trees, so that way we don't have to hit as many times. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know the point in those cards. Some of those cards. Like I don't really see a difference, but whatever. Should have enough to upgrade our X. These are, when you upgrade those, that's where you see the slight difference. Or at least be able to feel a difference. See how fast the tree went? When you upgrade that, that's when you notice the difference. Alright. Let's go. So our next stone, I'm thinking we're going to find is the blue one. So we can that and add it to the portal. So let's get some more trees and add more land. So that guy gave us gold too. So that might be something they've done in another difference between the phone and the phone app, the phone version, and this version. So that tree guy would have dropped logs. Not logs. He would have dropped the board. The things that you make in the machine over there. Oh, yep, there we go. We got blue. Instead of the gold, he would have dropped the boards. So, yeah. Those are some things that have changed a little bit, but that's fine. I'm fine with that. Being able to get gold from those guys. I don't know what the rate is for. Over here, there's a chest. I don't know what the timing rate for these to regen is. And what do we need? 50 of those. Alright, we got the 50 for that. That is pretty cool. I like that. You don't have that on the phone version. Those special attacks like this. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, it's 150 blue. Let's see, what are those called? On the phone version, something that you're able to do is in the inventory. Oh, you can. Okay. You can go in here and you can click. Nope. Yeah, we can't click the one here. So on the phone version, you can actually go in here and click one, and what it will do is it will give you the option to find what it is you're looking for. So if you're a little bit lost on the map, and let's say you needed these blue things, and you can't find it because you can't remember where it's at in the map, or you keep overlooking it or whatever, you can click it and have it find it. So then once you do that and you exit out, there will be an arrow on the map pointing the direction that you got to go to get there, which is a good feature on some of the bigger maps. Actually, that's 70, so that should give me enough to do this part of the portal. Huh, too short. these replenish like the stone and wood do, but I don't know if they do in this version. They do on the phone. They actually have a timer on top of them that tell you, you know, 10 minutes, whatever the case may be. What do we need for the upgrades for these? I think it was the purple, right? Yeah, we need purple. Purple stone. We don't have the sword one unlocked yet. Alright, so these here, we need 5 of those sun stars right there above my head. That's what I call them. I don't know what they're actually called. I think that's actually an outfit, so we can look like a space ship. So far, the progression does seem pretty good. It doesn't seem like it's like, you know, like, let me see what we get here. Superiority boosts ability damage. Unity poison damage. Monsters won't initiate attacks. You know what? I think we'll use pacifist this time. So the progression for, like, mining these to unlock these. So far, it doesn't seem, how to word it, like it doesn't seem like it takes too long. Meaning where you're just like, oh, come on, really? It takes 200 to unlock that? Like, you know what I mean? It seems like it's a nice, leveled mining to unlock ratio. You know, do a little bit of work and it doesn't seem too bad. Even if it took just a little bit more, like these are 50 and 50, let's say they were 100 and 100, or even 200 and 200, I don't think the ratio of that much is overly done to where you're just like, oh, I gotta do more mining. It seems pretty fair. Because I'm progressing through it pretty quick. And it's still pretty fun doing the mining and, you know, going back and forth. On the phone, that's the point where I'm at. It just some of the things are just so much that I'm just like, I don't feel like doing it today, or whatever, and I'll go to play another game. All right, we got our upgrade for our sword. 30, 10, and 100 coins. All right, so we needed 30 board, 10 metal. So we're gonna get that real quick and unlock our next level sword. Especially when it gets into doing these, because the ratio for this isn't too bad either, and the time frame for them to make the boards and the stone and so on isn't bad. Like I said, all that is progressed or drawn out longer on the phone app. So to get the wood that I need to be able to make the 30 boards, it doesn't take much time. So yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. Some more of this. We'll just run around here, mine up some stuff. some stones. We'll grab some stone here. Drink a little bit of water and coffee. Make metal as well. I do like that peaceful thing that I got now, where I can just walk up to him and get the first hit. That's kind of nice. Alright, let's make us more metal. We're just going to get it all the way up. That's 56. Give us 87. Yeah, we're just going to do that, all of that. And see, so our wood is going up pretty quick. It goes up a little, that stuff goes slower on the phone, but alright. I'm not going to compare it no more. We're just going to play. Alright, we got our next sword. Let's see how well that does with this guy. Ooh, nice. Only a couple hits. Look at that. That is nice. Alright. For our next one, 60. Oh, we don't need red for that one like we do for the pickaxe and stuff. So we might still need 20, so let's, thinking we're gonna do that. We'll upgrade our sword real quick. Why not? Pale blue. Pale blue is shipping. I just got a message saying, alright, it's ready to be shipped. Pale blue, I get, batteries. The rechargeable batteries that have, so like when you plug in your phone, my phone is a C. Uses a C thing. So that's actually built into the battery. And you can get like AAAs, AA's, D's, 9-volt batteries, all that kind of stuff for like remote controls and things. And they're really nice. I have a couple of them for little things like that. Like I have a frother for making coffee. And when the first one that I bought, I still use it for other things because now I got better ones. But I just wanted to see what it was, and that kind of thing, whether it was worth it for me to spend $30-40 on a good frother. So I got a cheaper version. It was like $10 or something, $15. But it took 2 AA's, and so I used that in there. I used the Pale Blue AA's, and yeah, they're really nice. You just pop them out. You plug in the little C charger wire that came with it, and yeah, in probably like 10 minutes they're charged, and you put them right back in. So all my remote controls for the TV, stuff like that, I'll have those in. And I just recently lost 2 AA's. I don't know where they went. So I just ordered, or AAA's. So I just ordered 4 more AAA's. How much? We got 60. Oh, we got enough for that. I was thinking we were going to need to make more. So we might have enough. Oh, okay. It's the gold that I'm missing. Need 200 gold. We're at 14. We're at 14 gold. How much gold do I have now? 20. Ooh, that's going to take quite a bit of gold. Alright. So we'll have to sell stuff, I think. That's fine. Let's go over here. Sell this. gives me 10. We need 200. Let's see how much we get. So it's 70 for exactly 100. I feel like that'll be an easier way to keep track of how much we get. 99, 101, 98 for 14. What is it? Oh, 7 to 1. So, okay. We need 200. Alright, we'll just keep going. I think there might be a better way to... Maybe we'll find some more chests and stuff. Maybe some more enemies. We'll wait till we get the pink rocks. That way we can just take a little bit of time and upgrade all 3 of them at once. We need 50, 60, 70 more wood. Wood logs. Start saying logs instead of wood. That way wood is the boards, log is these. Alright, there's our logs. 75, 50, so 125. Those, we do have enough. Ooh, wow. Oh, it's a boss. Oh, I missed him. Oh, I changed the pickaxe. Why did it do that? Did it again. Oh. Why is it changing? Stop. Okay, so that might be the benefit of not auto. Okay. So it would stay as the sword while fighting guys like this. But I guess it's not bad just switching back and forth. Mainly for that, because it kept, every time I was trying to activate the thing, it would change to a pickaxe because I'm standing next to this. So that might be, that's kind of a nice feature. Because there was that option. That way I could hit triangle and it would stay on the sword. But that's alright. I'm not going to go that way right now. I'm going to unlock these ones. I'm going to finish unlocking these. The bigger they are. Alright, we got an achievement. There was 2 other achievements that I had already gotten. For starting out, like cutting the wood and stuff. There was, I think, 2, yeah, I think I counted 2 of them, and then, no, there was 3, because there was also one for upgrading. And did I level up? No, I did not. I'm about to. Yep, there it is. Sprinter, Swimmer, Thorns. Reflects 50% of received damage to attackers. Do I want to go faster? I'm thinking this might be our better one for starting out for right now. If the hopefully the sprinter will pop up again, maybe, so that way I can move faster. Oh, there's our first star. Our first, I call them 7 stars. And we can sell blue now. The blue one's for that. We need 5 of these total. So there's 1. I wonder what the rate is for blue. That's not too bad, I guess. Those are fairly quick to get. We're gonna do that. Because we get sometimes two per hit. So we get more of those than we do the stone. So we've got 156 gold right now. We're just gonna kind of mine some stuff. Oh, wait a minute. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. 5s. You get more for this? 7s and 8s? Holy cow, okay. 2s. 8s. Oh man, why wasn't I doing that before? I didn't even realize that. I thought it just made it do it quicker. Alright. That is nice. I'll be using this more often now. Oh yeah, look at that. We're getting a lot more. Pick that up. Alright, let's sell a little bit of that. Gives me 99. 99 problems, but gold ain't one. We can now upgrade our sword. And we still need to find the purple blocks for that one. So this is 260. Alright, we don't need to I mean, we could if we wanted to, but I'm not going to. We're going to move on for now. Get to the purple stone, wherever those are. Oh, there's some blue blocks on there. What happens? Okay, shut up. So on the game, on the phone version, you also get the same thing. If you're out here too long, the shark fins will show up, and then they'll eat you. Which is kind of funny. I'll show you what happens. Hopefully it's the same. It'd be funny if it made me drop everything. Certain islands have different Oh! If you die, you lose a booster? Huh. Well, at least I didn't lose a booster that was good. I mean, it was alright. But it wasn't, compared to the other ones, that one wasn't really all that good. Alright, so let's go find our stuff. Let's go move on to the next one. Get over here and start unlocking this area. Our purple will be over here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Should be getting close to it. Alright, our stone is getting 2 over here now. 8. Alright, we're gonna bump those up real quick. Why? Oh, never mind. You spawn and I do. So there's like stone golem guys in here. Gotta remember, start using this. Get a lot more. Ooh, these are stronger. Okay. These rocks are a little bit harder to break. I'm already back up to 297. 330. I went from 297 to 337 doing that. That's not bad at all. 8. Oh, we got another star up there. Oh, there's some purple block. There we go. That. 500 more stone for that. Did I say 500 stone? I meant 200 stone. And get our pickaxes and stuff upgraded. I don't remember how much I needed of it, so we'll just get like 200 as it comes back. I feel like it was like 60 and maybe like 60 and 60 or something like that. Hi chat, how's your day today? Hope everything is going good. Alright, more purple stuff. Good, that means I'm betting the next one is going to have more purple as well. Let's go see. Oh, there's. That wasn't there. Was that there? I feel like that wasn't there. Maybe it was. I wonder if that's just randomly appearing. 200, we got enough stone for that. Pretty sure we have enough for our upgrade. For both upgrades. I think we might not have enough wood and metal. Let's see what's out here. Mr. Fish's shop, mighty damage. Okay, so we can buy stuff too. What is that? 120. Where do we get the raindrop thingies? The water drop. What is it? Not enough requires that. I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, we got a character. These all have timers, so I wonder if that means you have it for 6 minutes. I think that's what that means, but this one would be permanent. Alright, I wonder how you get that though. Let's click here. Inventory. Nope, it doesn't show. Alright. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's from fishing. Okay, I don't. That's weird. Okay, it is. We don't have. I don't remember this being on the app, the phone either. It's only 78. That's gonna be tedious. Doing that little bit of fishing right there gave me 78. You need 25,000. That will be a bit tedious doing that. Not a big deal, but yeah, that kind of. I mean, I guess that makes sense to make it a little bit tedious since you're unlocking a character, so it's like. Oh, now our next one is going to be red for that. Alright, we'll do the pickaxe. So 60 logs, 140 purple. So we're going to take and we'll do all our wood. That way we know we have enough for the next whatever amount of things we need. So now we're going to go back in here and get our purple. And it was 60 purple. And so we'll be able to get like 200 so that way we can do both of these upgrades to the X and this. That breaks almost all these in one shot. That's pretty powerful. Alright, let's go unlock that. shop for everything. Alright, I do like that. Alright, we're now at a good level. Alright, moving on. Let's get all this stuff unlocked. There's calling for red. Yeah, there it is. Good. I was gonna say next few things we unlock, we'll probably end up with some red. Superiority axe, sleight of hand axe, sleight of hand sword, faster axe ability casting, loose axe ability damage, faster sword ability. I'm gonna go faster than that. That is good. Level it up faster when we get to it. Oh wait. Yeah, that's not good. mine some more purple real quick. So you're gonna drink some coffee and mine some purple because we got. I'm pretty sure there's like probably another couple, and they're taking 100. It looks like. Probably another couple more pieces of land to unlock that are using purple. We'll get like 400, 300, 400 of these. Let me look at my Discord and stuff real quick. Anything going on? Okay. Nothing going on Discord. I don't think I know who this person is. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Sorry guys, got a message. Wants a ride to pick apart. I'm looking for a sewing machine, and posted a thing on Facebook a couple days ago, and the person is going to give me one that they have. I'm not looking for anything big or anything, and they're freaking expensive, so I thought maybe I'd post on Facebook, and I did. And so yeah, this person has one, they'll trade me for a ride to pick apart. So I'm going to get off here about 12 o'clock. It is 10:30 right now, and hopefully by then we'll be able to finish this level like I had planned. And we'll have a full episode in. So let's get this progressing. Alright, so we needed 50. We got the 50 of those. We got a bunch of the purples. So now all we have to do is just mine the purple one, or the pink ones for those. We don't have to worry about the other ones for right now. We got another fishing spot. I'm not gonna do fishing right now. I will get that character before I move on off this planet, technically. But what I think I want to do, hopefully we get enough progression to do it. I will take the portal to the next planet. We'll see what it looks like, and then we will come back to this planet so I can do the fishing and get that character. So we're basically done here. So that is going to be our goal. Thing too is I want to make sure I want all the level ups for my tools as well before we start the next one. So we'll work on that as well. And as long as my goal right now is to get the ability to go to the next map before noon. Then we can end our, because that's when we'll end it, end the stream. So, alright, so let's get doing this. We got, what do we need here, 60? Ooh, gold. I wonder if that gold will come back. Don't know if the gold spots have timers on them, like the phone. So I don't know if those, the other ones have not. The treasure chests have not come back. Need to start using that. That whole section. Man, we're up to 100K just from walking around here doing this. Max HP plus 20. I think I want Sprinter. So I can move a little faster. Oh. Let's do that real quick, too. Go get the 150 for that. We should probably upgrade these. Our pickaxe and axe. Let's see what we need for that. Where are they? Over there. Let's do that. I think I'm short. Yep, 126. That's fine. So we need, this next one is 180, 60. And, okay, so we're almost, I think we should almost be to that orange block. These are 180, 60, alright. We'll wait till we get to the orange block to do that. But I do want to do this real fast. We don't need any more of this. Or at least I don't think we will. that to collect. 100 stone. So now we're actually earning 3, 1 hit, 3. So that's pretty much max. We can just run through and collect all this. This pickaxe, or this axe, 60, 1827. Just need to wait for that. 240 of the other. That's maxed. So we'll need 270 of the yellow. We got the 60 coming, and the 180 is coming as well. 15 for that, because I know there's a dungeon coming, and I just don't know where. And we're gonna need it for boss. Almost all dungeons have bosses. Where did all that lava come from? That's a bummer. I was just gonna run right across there to grab that. Alright. Sure. This is gonna go down and around. It's gonna start stepping down, I think, going over to that area. It's gonna take a while. One down, many to go. I want to look at that real quick. It's gonna blue screen, but oh, error. Whoops, wrong button. Go back. Okay. Trophy. Complete the planet Gaia. That's what that one. One down and many more to go. So far we have, I know you guys can't see it, but there is, for Platinum, it's the completionist, get everything. First steps, complete the tutorial on the planet Hades, which I had already done that. The end is complete the story, complete all the planet challenges up to the challenge. Assembled, unlock every character. I have this one. I have the power, which is claim the sword. That's you get your first sword. The bigger they are, defeat the cave guardian. That was that big guy there. The power of the sun in the palm of my hand is pick up the source core, which was for the portal. To the stars, unlock the astronaut, which we will do here in a second, because I did pick up that other one that was down by the lava. We also have this one. We have one down and many more to go. Complete the planet Gaia. So the rest of these I should not have. So we have Rescuer. Rescue the tailor by defeating the troll on the mainland. Rescue the farmer by defeating the troll in the mountains. Savior of the flock. Creepy crawly. Defeat the spider queen. Somebody once told me destroy the swamp toilet. Back to the seas. Rescue the farmer by defeating the troll in the swamp. Rar, unlock the barbarian. No more trolling. Complete the planet Trollheim. Shivered his timbers. Defeat the skeleton king. There are a lot. Holy cow, I'm not even halfway through the list. Set sail. Purchase a raft. Holy crab. Defeat the crab king. Crabby secrets. Unlock the secrets of the ghost ship. There she lurks. Defeat the kraken. Master of the Six Isles. Unlock Captain Scurvybeard. Master of the Seas. Complete the planet Dimidium. A worthy adversary. Defeat the Red Knight. Experiments gone wrong. Explore the secrets behind the dark and twisted research of Nexorium. There's always a bigger fish. Defeat the alien queen. No longer a meat bag. Unlock the robot character. Science has gone too far. Complete the planet Nexorium. That's for all the cavities. Defeat Crunchy. Savior of the Winter Spirit. Defeat the mean one. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Finalize the winter celebration tree. Checkmate. Defeat both the White Queen and Black Queen. He arrives precisely when he means to. Unlock Strutus the Wise. Ending of a fairy tale. Complete the planet Wadirum. Vacation time. Finish the settlement in Odyssey. Fool me once. Use the oldest trick in the book to get within the castle walls in Odyssey. Reap what you sow. Channel the power of the Reaper. End of an Odyssey. Complete the planet Odysseum. I am now 3/4 of the way through the list. Good night. Turn the sundial. It was me, the sorcerer. Defeat the sorcerer. Lizard folk. Embrace the inner dragon or lizard. It's close enough. Here be dragons. Complete the planet Dragonora. Liberator. Free the settlers. Free the settlers by defeating the stone giant. I forgot my library card. Defeat the librarian. Horrors beyond your comprehension. Defeat the cosmic entity. I am a goddess. Become a goddess. The moon's path. Complete the planet Egyptium. I think that's the planet that I am actually on my phone, is the Egyptian one. Khan. Defeat Khan. Fortified. Finish fortifying the settlement. The last samurai. Become one with Bushido. Finding inner peace. Defeat the Kitsune deity and its avatars to free the turtle deity from corruption. All maxed out. Upgrade your armor and tools to the maximum level. Spiritual journey. Complete the planet Asium. Safer waters. Catch a predator of the depths. Embrace the crustacean. Unlock Seymour. and life finds a way. Unlock Rex. A lot of those I know what they are because a lot of them are the same on the phone. Some of them, like the Kraken, I did not do. I'm not sure where the Kraken is. I didn't find him on the phone yet. Some of those features are actually new on the phone. Alright, so we have the thing. We have the sun, what I call the sun token or whatever there. Where's that guy at? There he is. So we're going to go over here and unlock him. And that's 4. Wait, I thought I had them all. Alright, so I am missing one somewhere. Where did I not pick it up at? Oh, I didn't finish the caves. Okay. Alright. I forgot to run through the caves, so we should find our other one here then, since this is our last spot. Yeah, that was dumb. I thought I finished the caves. Okay. If it's the way it is on the phone, some of these characters actually do different things. Like they make it so that you mine more of something, or you might be faster running or something like that. I don't know. There might be some other differences that are different to the platform than the phone. So we'll see. If I remember correctly, these are like little, yeah, okay, here we go. How's it going, Staunchly? Alright, so... I didn't think these were the dungeons. I can't remember if these are dungeons or... yeah, these aren't dungeons, because all the ground, everything's unlocked. It's like... these are like, how to word it? It's like a dungeon, but not quite like the dungeon that I was thinking of finding on the other part. We just have to get these bosses. So there's our first. But there are other dungeons, or maybe gateways, I guess you could call it, whatever, where you'll come into an area like this, and you gotta unlock, just like you do in the world. You'll unlock each little platform here. Oh, so let's see what we got. We got swimmer, sleight of hand axe, sleight of hand pickaxe, swimmer, swimming speed plus 10. Let me do that. Alright. Now we'll travel back. Alright, so there we go. We now have the alien skin. Alright, pick up. Alright, so that should be here maybe. Inventory. Wow, it automatically changed me to that character. But there should be a place where... Alright, we just got the stars. That's unlocking... character selection. Here we go. Oh, no. That's not it. Audio controls. Interact tool ability. Switch tool inventory. Map. Move. Sprint. That's what the map ends up looking like. I guess maybe you can't change characters. I don't know. So we are now all done on this world, except for fishing. And I don't know if this carries over to the next map. We need 24.9, 25,000 to get that. So let's, I just want to see something. Our reward was metal. $436 gold. I hadn't even been paying attention to that. That's rent. So you get different things from that. Fishing. Wow, 2.5k gold. We got a lot of gold. That's what we need, is that right there. That's gonna take forever. We've only got 140. Alright. Especially since I'm also getting other stuff for fishing as well, not just that water drop. So exit that. Let's look at inventory. So fish oil. So we need fish oil too. That's gonna take a lot. All right, so let's go to the next map. We'll see what's going on the next map. So this is how we get to our next one. Let's go take a look at that. Ooh, this is different. How this is laid out. Wait, why is there another? Oh, okay, so we got these two. Domitium, Trollheim. We got that's a lot of planets. Okay, I like how that's set up though. And it shows our different resources you're going to get for it as well. This is a +3 dungeons. +1 dungeon. So we did do 1 dungeon. So I think this one has 3 dungeons. This one has 5. I think if I'm reading that correctly. So we're going to go here. Check it out real quick. And I think I may just a little bit early since we did finish our first world. Yeah, alright, so we're on our next one now. This is the water. So I'm not going to do anything here. there's an island back that way. Yeah, there's some stuff back here. Island over there. Alright. We will save this for part 2. We'll go over in Trollheim and look at Trollheim. Oh, look at that. We got a troll. That must be our armor. So we've got to save those 2 characters for the armor. We got here our axe. We're an upgraded axe. So yeah, we're not going to do anything here. This is where we can get our first boat. Looks like we got a spot over there. Okay. Alright, we're going to go back to the first one. Is he going to fight me? Yes, he is going to fight me. Okay. We don't want to fight him. I'm saving that for another one. So, in part 2, we're going to go do Demodium. And so, I am going to... Oops, I accidentally exited. So, we're going to go back here. And I think later today, I may do some fishing. I may do that off stream. And get us up to the get us close to the 2.5, so that way in part 2, I will unlock that character at the start, and then we'll go to our next, planet. So that will be our plan. So what I'm gonna do is I got some things to do today, and one extra thing now. To go to Picmart. So I am going to get on later tonight. I will do some fishing and work on getting us as close to that, so I can unlock that skin. Do that off camera. And maybe just, because I know we'll use resources as well, maybe in between get some resources, build up, like take our wood, get more metal, and that kind of stuff. So we don't have to worry about that for a while. So that's it. We are going to call it for today. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great time, great day, and we will see you in part 2.